Hello, we have problem with this Triumph Street Triple
2008.
2008. It's been problems with the gearbox. There are false neutrals and hard to get in the gears. And the pedal, the gear pedal, feels very soggy. And now we have looking for problems, and we found this spring here that has broke. And this arm is supposed to push here all the time to this star and to keep the gears in locked position. And now this has failed and it's totally loose. So we're going to change that. To disassemble everything, we found this guide on internet on factorypro.com. There is a install guide for a shift kit, but everything we have to disassemble is in this guide. So just follow that guide, and then you come down to here. There is where the arm is. And to find this, we googled Triumph 675 Evo Shift install kit, and then we found this guide, and we can put it in the
bio and the link.
Yeah. So follow that description. Okay, here is the old spring, and here is the new spring, and here is the arm that shall pull on this the star that I showed earlier. Okay, I have some Loctite on this bolt, like that, and then this is a little bit tricky to get it in place. There we go, and just like that. And now you have to get this spring on the other side of this like that. And now we can there we go. Now we will torch this with 12 Newton meters. There we go. Done. Now you can see that this bearing is pushing on this star I was talking about, so it will hold the gears in place. Now you can see it will press to the star like that. Okay, so now the clutch case is in place. It's a little bit tricky because you have to have contact with this sprocket behind here, and when you put on the kneel bearing and then this unit, you have to tap the clutch case so it will go in place. And when you're done, you have to check that it feels right, so nothing is in the wrong position. And when you put the clutch case in place at the first time, there is similar holes on the back side, and you got some pins sticking out, so they have to be in the same position so you can get it in the last maybe 3 millimeters. Yep. Okay, now we have this there, and on this one it says out, that should be out, and the nut. Okay, and now you have to torch this nut to 98 Newton meters. And what you can do, you can brake with the back brake, and then there we go, 98 Newton meters. Now we can take this 6 millimeters pin away that we stuck in earlier when we disassembled everything, like that. Now we stick this part into place. In here. And then we put on the like that. Now we put in the springs and the bolts for the pressure plate, and just screw them in with some finger power for a start, like that. And then we're going to torch them with okay, now always check that this part is possible to move, and then we will go bit by bit in a crisscross pattern. Like this. And now we will use a torch wrench, 10 Newton meters, and same thing in a crisscross pattern. So we start here. And check that one is okay, and just for the safety, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, and loose. Yes. The problem we had was this shift arm, and you can see it even if the clutch is in place. So there you go, you can see the bearing there and the arm, and we could have seen this before when the spring was broken, that the arm was laying to the left. When putting back this, make sure that this one is pulled out, because it will hook in this part here, and if it's pulled in, then you will never get it in place. So make sure this one is out, and when you're trying to put the case back in place, there's a big risk that you will put this in, and then you have to do it again. I think we have it. Can stänga av. And now we will use the torch wrench to assemble all these bolts, and you do it in crisscross pattern, 8 Newton meters. Then we're done. Now we assemble the clutch cable, and we will like that. And then we go to the other side with the clutch handle, and check this. Here we want between 2 and 3 millimeters, and that's what we got, so this is perfect.